Hi, this is Elyse, and this is a full body blast workout. I'm going to be using a set of 5-pound weights. You can do that too, or you can use nothing at all, just your own body weight. Now, this whole workout is intermediate to advanced, so listen up if you need modifications. I'll be talking you through that, and most importantly, just be kind and gentle with yourself as you go through it. And remember, as long as you keep your body moving throughout, even if it doesn't look exactly like what I'm doing, you are doing it. Get started with your feet wider than your hips and your arms overhead. You're gonna make big body circles, and you'll do 10 in this direction. If you have the weights in your hands, you're especially gonna pay attention to the center of your body engaging and turning on as you come up from the circle. So you are warming up your arms, your legs, and throughout the center of your body. Let your hips crease and your knees and ankles bend as you get closer to the floor and come back around. Switch directions if you haven't already. And you're gonna imagine that this circle could be as big as possible. So you're really reaching your arms away from you, down to the floor, away from you the other side to come up overhead. Great. So keep going to finish up your 10 circles on this side. Next up, we're going to do diagonal reaches. So if you are holding weights, you'll hold both of them in one hand. You're going to reach down to one foot and then up on the other side, like you're tracing a diagonal line in front of you now. Again, you're going to do 10 on this side and then go to the other side. Really try and see if you can shift your weight. So you're low to the ground and then you're shifting your weight to the other foot to get up high on that diagonal. You can think about getting a little rotation through your spine as well. So once again in this exercise, you're warming up your entire body. Switch sides if you haven't already and go for that long diagonal line. And like I said before, you don't have to look exactly like me in this video. So if you want to go at a slower pace or faster, that is up to you. Try and listen to where your body's at and what you need to do right here, right now. Next up, standing rotations. Plant your feet and hold your hands and/or your weights right in front of your chest. You're going to rotate your spine side to side. Now, when you do this, think about your pelvis being really grounded and stable. So you're not twisting at your hips, you're just twisting around your spine. Shoulders down away from your ears and arms extended away from you. Your heels might want to pop off the floor as well, and you really want to concentrate on keeping your feet grounded. Excellent. You've gotten your body moving in lots of different directions, and we're going to keep going with that with these side reaches up next. Both weights in one hand or no weights at all. You're going to push off the floor and take a big side bend up and over. Now you'll feel probably a big stretch on the whole side of your body. You're going to go into that stretch and then really engage through your center, meaning that your whole front body wall of the abdominals draws in and back towards your back space, as well as feeling that side that's first stretching, then shortening to come back and into the center. Switch sides to get 10 on each side. If you feel like this is creating an extra arch through your low back, your lumbar spine, think about tucking your tailbone just a little bit to, again, stay engaged through your center so you're not putting extra strain on your low back. And if you feel up for it, you can take even a deeper squat on the way down and really push off to get up and over. Awesome. Take a 5-second breather. You're going to need it for this next move, full body all the time. Let me show it to you. You're going to take one front kick and then go 3 punches forward, alternating. You'll stay on the same side for the kick and the 3 punches. So 10 in total. Kick forward and then punch 2, 3. Kick forward, punch 2, 3. Just like that. Now, The height of your leg does not matter. Yes, you want to get it up as high as you can, but not if you're compromising what's going on in the rest of your body. So keep your shoulders right over your hips the whole time so you can stay balanced on your stabilizing leg as you do this. Switch legs if you haven't already. You're going for 10 on each side. Every time you extend your arm for a punch, you're going to equally draw back that arm so that you're engaging, turning on your back as you're doing those punches. Try and notice if your shoulders are trying to hike up to your ears. Don't let them. Space between your shoulders and ears as you keep those punches going. Great job. Okay, coming up might be your most challenging exercise. Watch me do this and then get started with me. You're going to take a jump squat and then lateral kick. So your arms with your weights can go overhead as you take that jump and then balance for a kick out to the side. Start with me. Now, if you're looking at this and you're like, jump, no way, that's totally okay. You can do this same move without any jump at all. In that case, you'll just take a squat. As deep as you want to get in the squat is okay. If you have any knee issues and you just want to bend your knees a little bit, that is totally fine. You're going to just take the squat and kick out to the side. But if you do feel it in you today to get fired up and go for that jump, really go for it. Get your butt off the floor, get your feet off the floor, and keep reaching your arms overhead. Wherever you are is A-okay. Another thing you can use this move for is to shake off anything that you need to let go of right now, if that's in your body, if that's in your life, and that's whatever happened earlier today. Let yourself get a little bit into it. If you need to get angry, you need to get angry. If you need to exert that energy, this is your time. So if you want to push your tempo and go even faster and do that, if that feels like the right thing to do to get that energy out, then go for it. If going a little bit slower but really paying attention to your alignment and your detail is what you want to do, then do that. You know, we've been talking a lot about self-kindness, gentleness, and compassion. And all of that doesn't necessarily mean nice or passive or just easy all the time. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do for yourself is giving yourself a little extra challenge. Speaking of, this is your final full body move. You're going to come down into a forearm plank and just hold it. So this can be from your knees or from your toes, shoulders right over your elbows. One straight line either from your head to your knees if you're on your knees, or head to your heels if you're on your toes. Feel like your legs are strong, your chest is broad, you're breathing through it, and you're feeling your whole abdominal wall, whole front side of your body drawing up and in to keep your center engaged and strong while you just hold this position. Press down through your forearms. Make sure that you can have ease behind your neck so you can move your neck side to side if you needed to. You can have your gaze right in front of your fingertips. And this is the very last moment of this workout. Let your knees come down if they're not already, and then take your hips back to your heels. Let's just close this out in a child's pose. So you can let your arms reach forward if that feels good to you, or you could put them by your sides if you like that. Just slow down your breathing, let your head relax, let your hips relax, and just take in all of that hard work that you did for yourself today. Take another deep breath here. If you want to stay in child's pose a little bit longer, you can, or if you have any last movements or stretches that you want to do, you can go ahead and do those now. Most importantly, acknowledge and thank yourself for showing up for this time for your body and your mind today. Wonderful work. I'll see you next time.